What's up everybody, it's Never World, and what does this jar of mayonnaise have in common with Sailor Moon? Absolutely nothing. Well, I guess you could argue that this jar of mayonnaise says bring out the best, and Sailor Moon is considered one of the best animes of all time. Okay, so today's topic is to talk about one thing that's considered geeky, nerdy that you don't like. After taking some time considering this, I finally came up with something. I can't stand some of the Superman movies from the 70's. Now I know a lot of these movies are considered classics. I personally have really only enjoyed the very first one. After that, I just can't stand them. As some of you may know, I really enjoy Superman and Batman and all the DC Comics characters. However, I mean, come on. After part 1, the quality of these movies went to hell. And some of these geeks and nerds will still back it up and say, no, they're considered classics. Hells no. I'd rather watch an episode of Smallville, the worst episode of Smallville, than watch a lot of those Superman movies from the 70's and 80's because the special effects was just horrible. At the time, they did not have the technology. It just couldn't, these movies could not be done properly at the time. An episode of Smallville has 10 times better effects and graphics and stuff like that than the actual freaking big movies that were made in the 70's and 80's, where millions of dollars were put into that as opposed to a budget on a TV show for Smallville. I guess another thing that I do not like that is geeky and nerdy, or considered geeky and nerdy, is Dungeons and Dragons. I just don't get it. I mean, I really don't understand it. I don't know. I don't understand the concept. It just seems too boring to me. I don't know. Maybe it's just me or whatever. And the last thing I guess would be that I don't like is Magic the Gathering. I tried playing that card game quite many times, and it's just boring to me. I tried playing it back in my Yu-Gi-Oh card days when I was playing Yu-Gi-Oh cards, and I just couldn't get into it. It was kind of boring for me. You might disagree, and I apologize, but I don't like them. So there you have it. These are the geeky/nerdy things that Forever World does not like. Rate, comment, subscribe to Vlogs of 7. I'll see you guys next time. I'm Forever World, and thanks for visiting my planet.